The year is 1513, the place Istanbul, the heart of the Ottoman Empire. A map is drafted by an admiral and cartographer named Piri Reis. It is a masterpiece of early navigation, combining information from 20 different ancient source documents. It accurately charts the coastlines of the Americas, a continent only recently discovered. But in its lower sections, the map contains a ghost, a coastline that should not be there. It depicts a landmass that appears to be the northern coast of Antarctica, and it shows it without ice. This is the story of the Piri Reis Map, the 16th century relic that contains geographical knowledge that wasn't officially confirmed until 1958. The map was rediscovered in 1929 in the Topkapi Palace, and its details immediately baffled cartographers. It was an impossible document. Antarctica itself was not formally sighted until the 19th century. Its coastline beneath the continental ice sheet was not accurately mapped until the mid-20th century using modern sonar technology. Yet here was a map drawn in 1513 that appeared to show exactly that coast. How could a 16th century admiral possibly possess a map that accurately charted a landmass undiscovered for another 3 centuries, and without the 7,000-year-old ice? The popular theory is that the knowledge must have originated from a sophisticated lost civilization predating the Ice Age. A civilization that mapped the continent before the ice settled and whose maps were somehow passed down through ancient libraries, perhaps even reaching Piri Reis through the famous Library of Alexandria. The map, the argument goes, is proof of advanced, forgotten knowledge. But when we apply evidence-driven scrutiny, the reality of the map and its alleged impossibilities begins to change. The first piece of evidence is the identity of the landmass itself. Piri Reis did not label the landmass Antarctica. He labeled it Tierra del Fuego, the southernmost tip of South America. The reason modern eyes see the coastline of an ice-free Antarctica is because the map displays an extreme case of cartographic distortion. The key error lies in the map's use of a rectangular projection. Piri Reis's original source map, likely Greek or Ptolemaic, would have been drawn on a sphere. Transferring that curved spherical knowledge onto a flat plane causes the southern coastline to stretch out and curve dramatically eastward. When you mathematically correct for this severe distortion, the alleged Antarctic coastline aligns perfectly with the known actual coast of South America and the region of Tierra del Fuego, the area Piri Reis claimed to be depicting. The second piece of evidence lies in Piri Reis's own notes. The admiral himself admitted he had to fill in the gaps where his source maps failed. The shape of that stretched southern coastline was, in part, a guess, an attempt to complete the picture based on the prevailing cartographic theories of the time, which often assumed a massive southern continent existed to balance the northern hemisphere. It was not a chart of a lost continent. It was a cartographer's best guess extrapolation drawn onto a highly distorted projection. The mystery of the Piri Reis map is a masterful cold case that pits true history against compelling fantasy. The relic is not proof of ancient astronauts or pre-Ice Age civilizations. It is a profound, fascinating lesson in the complexities of early cartography. It shows how the simple act of projecting a curved world onto a flat piece of paper can create an impossible enigma that baffles the world for centuries. The map's true wonder lies not in what it predicted, but in the genius of its 16th century compilation. Thank you for joining us on this investigation into the annals of history's greatest riddles. If you crave more evidence-driven analysis, be sure to subscribe.